I'm really sorry, folks. The presentation should be running. I just installed my new operating system, Windows 95.
Try typing sysedit.exe.
Thank you.
Check your autoexec.dat.
No, look at your config.exe.
Live from Bill's bedroom in post-apocalyptic Clifton Park, New York, land of the free, home of the brave. It's the Mac and Chat Variety Hour or 2 or 3 with your host, Mark. There's no such thing as too much hair gel, Delphs, and Bill. What the do you mean? Watch my mouth, Susie. This week's special guest, Jay Brady from the local band Big Lights in the parking lot with Braden's big hair. The triumphant return of Steve, I'm all out of colors jobs, and Bruce, sometimes Victoria High Quality, and as always, Ed, Casey Kasem is a sissy McMahon.
All right, nice intro. Number 6, here we are again.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we haven't been tossed off the air.
Are we at .com yet? Did we make $1 billion?
Yes, we are .com. MacandChatRadio.com.
.com.
What are you doing over there?
.radio.
Reading the paper?
Yep.
Well, why? We're in the middle of a show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, excuse me.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. This is supposed to be introduction banter.
Introduction
read the
banter.
script.
Hold on, I have to grab a Cupertino light. Excuse me.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Let me see. Oh, I'm loaded over here too.
Really?
Yeah.
Loaded?
I mean, no, I'm loaded.
Loaded.
I'm loaded with a full can.
Oh, all right, good.
What about our brand new listeners that don't understand Cupertino Light?
The new listeners who don't understand Cupertino Light, we're going to give you a little bit of background. After a while, we're not going to give you any more background. But basically, Cupertino Light is a company out of Cupertino, California, which is also the hometown of Apple Computer and Stephen P. Jobs. And what they did is we got in contact with them before we started the show, and we asked for a little promotion, a little cross deal here. And basically what they did is they said, hey, we'll send you some free beer, promote our product, and we can also help you, we told them we can help them design their website and their logo, which we
Corporate identity.
still haven't done yet.
We're getting to it. We got to do our own site first.
True. And what they do
Again.
is they keep sending us beer, we keep promoting them.
They're a microbrew, right?
Microbrew. And the special thing about Cupertino Light is that they are one of the very few, if not one of the only microbrews that actually produce a light beer, which is, it's pretty popular, 'cause
It doesn't fill us up.
No, it doesn't. We drink, 9, 10,
Cases?
15 a night. So we really like it. And they just keep shipping it out. The funny thing about this is that it seems to come every single Monday. I come home. The UPS guy's waiting at my door.
Drunk out on the doorstep.
He's passed out.
What do you got in the box?
This guy's over it.
This is good stuff.
What is that? Is that all the introduction banner that we got to do?
No.
Oh, all right.
We got 6 or 7 points on here.
Wow. I have a quick introduction point here in the light banner.
Yes.
Because it didn't make it into the news, but our local newspaper here says that computer costs soar, studies say. And I just want to read you a real quick thing. The state of New York has spent $362 million on computer systems that several lawmakers describe as boondoggle. I don't know what that means. I don't know
Boondoggle?
what
That's
that
in the
means.
local paper.
Yeah, it says boondoggle.
Can you tell we're from upstate New York?
Hey, it costs you more than 3 times the original price tag.
Hey, boondoggle, come down here.
Yeah, that's sassafras.
Boondoggle, it's time for dinner.
That's right. My butt's itchy. Come here and scratch it.
The story, please.
Costing more than 3 times the original price tag and failing to work properly after 5 years. So
They must be talking about non-Macintosh machines.
well, let me just read another little part of this thing. It says, if I can find it here, IBM was the contractor, along with Anderson Consulting, now known as Accenture, and they did the bidding on this. So these are PCs made by IBM, which cost too much, way too much, and don't last long enough.
I swear to God, the other day
Don't
I was saying I had to deal with a PC at work, one of the two at work. I said to myself numerous times, how does the world run on these freaking machines?
So we got a little bit of a theme going on right now. We have a little theme through this show. You're going to hear us say, "Get a Mac!" No, we're not going to say that. So that's our little theme. The theme this week is Get a Mac. And you'll see a little bit later that we're going to tell you a little bit about Get a Mac and why we think you should get a Mac. Because
what if they don't get a Mac? Are they going to end up like the people in that story?
Yeah, they will probably be shot and killed, those types of things. So
I can't believe the world runs on those machines. They write stories in the newspaper that the world runs on these machines, and they don't run correctly, yet they still sell millions of dollars of this equipment.
Well, if you read the rest of the article gets into other stuff that's really irrelevant towards this whole thing, but they go on to say that they went through this contraction type thing where this person bidded and that person's bidded and this and that, and they bid a price and it was too much. And blah, blah, blah. And what happens is that the computers just pretty much break down and they don't work, and now they're all junk and they have to sell them. Exactly. As you can see, Mark has his own computer this week. Now he doesn't have his own computer. He's still using my old.
Don't touch me there.
He has my old iBook because.
What do you have?
I have a new Titanium.
And that's our next segment of introduction banter. Yeah, you can't even find your goddamn sounds, let alone play them.
It's too fast. I can't find it.
That's the one you're looking for.
Let me try this again. I have a new Titanium. That's right. Get down.
Can you talk about a little bit? You got to apologize, or actually, I have to apologize because I put out today on the mailing list that we were going to do a review.
I apologize to no one.
But you said you don't want to do a review tonight, so.
Well, the thing is that I was going to do a review, a full-fledged review in the Mac and Chat style, which takes 7 or 8 seconds.
Yes.
But we actually were going to do a real review of this, go through the machine, and what we started to notice. And what we started to notice is that there's a lot of people saying, well, this doesn't work and that doesn't work, and every time I touch
Did you get on that mailing list today that I told you?
I didn't get on it yet, no, but I was going to get on.
There's a lot of posts. I mean, it's like 50-50. Like, one guy will write, this thing is the greatest machine in the world. One post later, this machine is the biggest piece of crap that ever hit the planet.
Right. And the funny thing is that
User error!
Yeah, right. The thing that I see a lot of time is that a lot of these people keep saying, like, the honeymoon is over. Like, the honeymoon is over. It's like, this is a great machine, and it's just unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm going to take that computer right away from you.
Go ahead, I'll stop.
But they said the honeymoon is over, and they go, this is this bad, and that's bad, and this bad, and it's like they're whining and pissing and moaning like crazy. I've had this machine for almost a week now, and I can honestly say that I cannot find anything wrong with it.
You've even picked it up and, like, flew around the room.
Oh yeah, I the other day I was playing on the computer, and I was playing a game, and I just kind of like walked around, and it was still on. And I went from the kitchen to the living room. I sat down on the couch, put the thing on my stomach, and. But
like you said, you might have one of the later ones. They're probably, right. And thank God, I'm ordering one of the later ones.
I have a feeling that a lot of these problems, like the DVD things scratching. I mean, yeah, it did make a noise when I lifted it up, 45-degree angles, but the iBook did the same thing.
A lot of the posts said there was a loose battery that was making the.
Yeah,
the
I saw that too.
On.
So what we did is we put the review on hold. I'm going to give it another week. The other thing too is that the sound input, the headphones doesn't work, or actually the sound export, the headphone jack doesn't work. You plug headphones in there, and then all of a sudden the speakers blow up, and you have to replace.
You didn't get that
motherboard.
Though yet, right?
I've unplugged the thing about.
Yeah, you're
1,000
plugged
times.
in right now.
I'm plugged in right now. I can plug in.
I got to say
out.
one thing from my angle here. I can see the Apple logo on the flip side glowing. It's pretty damn cool.
That is
it's right side up.
One thing that kind of freaked me out is that when the other day I started the thing up and the light was hitting the logo, and before it started up, you could see the logo shining through the screen.
That's interesting.
I said, wow, that's kind of cool.
Got to put that on the list. I hate this machine. The freaking light right through. Well, I can't wait for mine. I ordered mine a couple days ago, so I have a custom build-to-order machine. Thank you very much.
As was mine.
30 gigs. mister.
Mine was 20 gigs.
I have to outdo you. 30, baby.
Of course,
I'm
that's
working
it.
on 30. Steve Jobs is custom building mine on his desk in
Yeah,
Cupertino.
I heard he's just like, putting away with it. He's like,
It's one key at a time.
It's like, hello, here's a pixel. Okay, here's another pixel.
You know who I did?
That's it. I'm tired.
Can I rant and rave for a moment while we're doing introduction banter?
sure.
Where did I order my? Well, let's start from scratch. How did you pay for your tie book?
Well, I saved up a whole bunch of pennies.
How did you pay for your tie book?
I bought it with coupons from Walmart.
How did you buy your tie book?
I bought it with the Apple loan.
Correct. I got on there. I filled out the Apple loan thinking I was going to get about $2. They gave me like $8 million to spend. Come out to the company, stay a while.
Did you buy that jet from them?
Yes,
I
that's
thought
that's
so.
on the Apple loan, and they said you can take as long as you need to pay it back. So I'm doing that, and so I got my Apple loan. I ordered the thing from the Apple store, like you did, and I'm waiting. A couple day later, I happen to look at the invoice. They're charging me $200 sales tax from a That doesn't fit this situation at all. They're charging me $200
The
sales
cat was very
tax.
excited about that.
And they were very rude.
I did the same thing, and when I went there, I called them up and I asked them about that. And what I said was that
But you ended up paying $200 sales tax.
no, it wasn't that much actually. It was about 130 actually sales tax.
Oh, because I have the 30 gig model. That's why.
That's right. Yes.
But anyway,
I have mine, and it's right here.
I
and
promptly,
you can't touch it.
I know, but I promptly had to buy elsewhere. Apple, every online store in the world does not charge sales tax. You guys should not either. You're already getting a premium for the machines. You don't need to charge sales tax. So I took my business elsewhere. I went to the smalldog.com. No! What do you know about Small Dog?
Well, Small Dog, they actually sell computers and Chihuahuas.
That's correct. They are an
And you
Apple
and
authorized
actually,
dealer.
I think every time that you buy a Macintosh product, they ship you a small dog, like a Chihuahua.
Yeah, that's right.
Or
That's
a
just like
Dachshund,
Outpost.
something like that.
Outpost used to give you a gift. Small Dog gives you a gift.
Yeah,
too.
it gives you a dog. And
So-
the funny thing about that is that my friend bought I think a modem from Small Dog, and they got a German Shepherd, but it didn't make it to the shipping.
So I see their ads all over the net,
Kinda
everywhere. So I
smelled-
said, I'm gonna buy from them.
Smelled bad.
So here we are, smalldog.com. Hopefully they won't let me down. I'll hear from them shortly.
And now you had a pretty good experience with those guys. You chit-chatted with them, and they were pretty friendly with you
Yep, very friendly. But
and helped you out. And
yeah, they were really great. They were really down to earth, and it's a little shop up in Vermont, which is not far from here. And hopefully they're going to do some good
Really?
work for us, and maybe we'll get them up on the show for sponsorship
Wow.
or something.
That'd be kind of cool.
Be pretty cool. I think
Wow.
that'd be our first big sponsor. Apple ISP is our other big sponsor, but
Mm-hmm.
Small Dog's up there. with them.
And
And allyou.com, our official
And-
outfitter. And Cupertino Light, our official beer. And Trojan Condoms, never mind. And what do we got for more banter?
beer.
What about those Apple ads? Apple ad, I should say.
Beer.
Are you done? Don't make me get my sounds out. Do I have the beer sound over here?
Yeah, you do. You have the beer sound.
This one? Ooh. Okay, what about the Apple ads? We're already 12, 13 minutes into the show, and we have, again, no content.
No
at all.
content. Everybody keeps complaining there's no content, but you know what? There's not supposed to be.
There isn't.
This is just this is the variety show.
So don't mail me saying, where's the content? It's not here. If you want,
don't understand.
If-
I called for the help zone.
let's give a friendly plug. If they want content, MacShowLive.com.
Sure, go
give
there.
them plugs.
These guys have content coming out of their asses.
That's what they do. They
That's
do
right.
they do real
Content
news.
all over the place.
We do comedy and skits and funny
exactly.
stuff.
So if
We'll
you
give
need
a-
content, go to our competition. Not really competition.
It's Sean. It's Sean King.
Sean King, go over there, get all the content you need when you want to screw around and waste time and sit around and drink
2
beer.
hours, baby. Last
2
week.
hours, yeah. Sit here and hang out with us. That's what we're for. We're here to just screw around. We're the guys that you have fun with. So,
So what about your vulgarity problem, Bill?
well,
We had a couple little scathing emails last week, didn't
yeah.
we?
Well, we actually swore. Yeah, I know.
Say it right now. Say what the show is about right now. Give them the warning. They can leave right now. Hit stop.
Parental discretion is advised.
If we slip and swear, we're gonna do it. So just
You
deal with
probably hear occasional shit and ass every once in a while, but the F word is usually
it.
edited out.
Tell them
What happened last week, because we are using technology, and sometimes technology fails us. We actually taped this whole thing, and we had Bars Uberrich from Metallica here. And we taped the whole thing, and we run everything through iTunes, and we made an MP3 of the interview or whatever it was that we taped. And then what we did is we went through and we
attempted to block it out.
Well, we blocked it out because we thought it was kind of funny if he sort of swore, So then we did that, and we were doing all that stuff, and we got it all worked out. And then I got the file over here, and I double-clicked on it, and it was the wrong file.
Sorry.
It was the unedited file. So
what are we going to do? Stop it and try to searching for it?
Well, actually, we did stop. It was at the end when he swore, so we stopped it there. He actually swore a couple more times, so we actually stopped it. So we do apologize for that. And then we also heard that I told somebody to shoot themselves in the head, and
the wonderful, once again, our wonderful guys at AppleISP.com bailed us out of that one. They said, just try not to do that anymore.
So I want to say a little disclaimer here. If I tell anybody to do anything, like physical harm to themselves, don't do it. All right, there's my disclaimer. So on that note, we can go into the rest of the show.
No, we have one more thing to mention, the new website.
No, you actually missed that the Gold Master of OS 10.
Oh, yeah, that should be more news.
Is lacking features.
Yeah, no DVD playback, supposedly.
Honestly, I don't think that's news.
It can't cook
Who's gonna run OS 10 exclusively? It's my only operating system. Nobody's going to. Nobody on the planet is going to.
What about your neighbor, Carl?
He may. He's kind of one of those on-the-edge guys.
So then don't say that.
True. Sorry. But
It's
most
lacking-
people will have dual boots.
I have dual boots. I have a left and a right, and they're a little dripping because of the snow, but I have dual boots.
Did you take them off before you came in the house?
Of course.
You're going to piss off the cats.
I know. What about the other lacking features like coffee maker?
Coffee maker, corkscrew.
Toaster.
That will not, Apple was promoting the toaster, and it's not going to come through. And the AM radio. It's not going to make it to this build.
Guys, give Apple a break. It's a 1.0 release. It will all be out there. Look, there's our studio phone again.
Studio phone. Look at that.
Should we answer it? Should we see who it is?
I don't know. I'm afraid. Maybe my roommate will answer it.
God forbid.
I don't know.
Get off the couch for a minute.
Do you think it's somebody trying to get a hold of us to get on the show?
I doubt it because they don't have a number.
That's right.
So we don't have a studio phone yet. We're working on it. We're going to get there. We'll get there,
yeah. And the Photon torpedoes will not be included in OS 10.
Yeah, so we'll get that.
And the website is getting worked up, is upset.
Yeah, we have a brand new website under wraps because I found that it's just too small. We're just starting to add all these sections, and I want to do a book review on there, and I want to do all this other stuff, and I just couldn't fit it on. And it's optimized for a G4.
Wow.
It's going to be wider to fit on your cool screen and my cool screen in 3 weeks.
And we'll have.
I know we have a lot of guys listening from the PowerBook G4 list because I kind of slipped today and said, "Come hear our show. We're going to do a nice review of the PowerBook G4." And of course, I shot in the face.
I emailed them too, and what I told them is,
"Go ahead, make my day."
Too many sounds. Jesus, like a sound war.
Well, we had like two shows where we used a shout at the end of the program. And now we're trying to fit them in like normal people do. That's enough. For Christ's sake.
I never had 82 sounds available to me at any one moment. And this cool program from AppleISP.com is working really well over here, the sound program.
It is cool. I do like that.
It works.
It works.
These guys are like little magicians over there.
I know.
Man. You asked for some. Hey, I want a brand new BMW Roadster.
Yeah, what's funny is that the one guy from AppleISP just sent me his own OS 10. He just wrote it the other day and just sent the whole thing to me. The thing works great.
OS 11?
OS 11. He said, screw it, I'm just going to write the whole thing. It took him like, what, a day?
Actually, yeah, it was about 13 hours.
Did you hear about that new movie that's coming out?
No.
This spring, theaters worldwide will witness the next generation in children's movie classics. For the makers of Toy Story and A Bug's Life, Pixar Studios will introduce you to the next marketing sensation. It'll be on everything from lunchboxes to women's underwear. Pixar and Morrison Plastics are proud to present 101 Blue Dalmatians.
House dogs, street dogs, dogs of the world unite, dancing dogs.
It's a story about a man and a dream. A story about what happens when you mix plastic and animals. A story about how to sell computers without even trying. A story about 100 lovable blue Dalmatian IMAX and stores that love to sell them. This spring, you too will learn to love the color blue with polka dots just like Steve knew you would. And you'll also understand that substance is not nearly as important as style.
Untied dog in a telematic society. Ain't your average.
This spring, Pixar wants you to bring home 101 blue Dalmatians.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to go see
Oh.
that. I wonder if that's going to be all animated.
Where are we getting all these commercials and sponsors from already? We've only
I
been
don't
doing,
know.
what, 6 shows now?
I figure we're going to go
Jesus.
straight to jail.
Jesus.
Using all these corporation
I don't
things.
think so. I don't.
You don't
I
think
mean,
so?
no.
It's kind
what
of
are they
is it
gonna
like
do?
free advertising to them or
They're gonna give
what?
a slap on the wrist, if that. I
You
hope.
think?
After-
You never know, because Steve might get pissed and like shoot you.
Great. Don't
know?
don't be telling people to shoot people. Didn't we learn our lesson last week?
That's true, but you never know. Steve might get pissed off and blow us up or something. I don't know. He's got that jet. He might just throw some. The hell is that?
Somebody's at the door, I think.
Hold on, let me go check.
Who is it?
Jesus.
'Cause
I
we
don't
got
know.
news. Don't go too far, because
I
we got
know,
the
I
news
know.
to do.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
I don't know who the hell that is. Whoa, oh my God! What is this? Oh dear God!
Can I get up? Well, can I get up?
What? Excuse me. Who are you, sir?
Yeah! That's
What?
right, I'm talking about it. That's right, I'm talking about it.
Sir, who are you and why are you in the studio?
Yeah!
Who are you and why are you in my studio? And where's Bill? Who are you?
He is out of the room. Wahoo!
What?
That's right.
I'm a little lost here. Oh,
Can I get a social? That's right. We're going to put it up in the air. We're going to wave it around, and we're going to get a wahoo!
what is a social? I don't understand who
It's
you
an
are.
ice cream sachet.
I'm so confused right now. Who are you and why are you in this studio?
Yeah!
Who are you? I don't get it. Who are you?
Let's get going. Come on. Everybody.
Where's that? Where are you playing the music from?
Come on. Yeah!
Sir, what are you doing here? Who are you?
Kick it! Yeah! Whoop-sa! Whoop-sa! Get out! Hula! Sing-a-paka, nigga!
Sir,
Yeah.
calm down. Who are you?
That's right! Whoa!
Will you please tell us who you are?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The snow's not going to stop us. We're going to keep on rocking all night long. Tell me one time.
Okay.
Tell me one time. Everybody, can I get a wahoo? Everybody go.
Wahoo, who are you?
All right.
Sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who exactly are you and why are you in our studio?
My name is Jim Byrne.
Jay Byrne?
Yeah.
Are you from a band, Jay Byrne?
Yeah.
What band would you be
The
from?
biggest, the baddest, the meanest band you'll ever see. It's Big Lights in the parking lot. Brings me
Big Lights in the parking
Bring
lot.
Big's hair, baby.
Brings
That's right.
Big hair.
That's right.
Are you here to plug or something? Who are you?
I'm just here. I'm gonna hang out with you boys, see what you guys are doing.
I see.
We use those computers there. The iMac is in production of all of our videos. So I thought
see.
I'd
Oh,
stop by and
oh,
say,
that's why you're here.
yeah.
So you're a Mac fan.
That's right, baby.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I do the news a little bit? Because it is the news segment.
I don't care what you do.
You can be here, but I got to do the news. That's my job.
I ain't got no satisfaction. Yeah.
Wow, Mr. Wow. I got a
That's right.
story. I got a story for you, Mr. Byrne. Are you ready for my story, Mr. Byrne? Did you know?
Get down, come on.
Did you know the Apple.com website is closer to the top of the weekly rankings from MacObserver.com? The continued strong traffic kept Apple.com near the top of the PC Data top 10 rankings.
Can I
last
get a
week.
wahoo? Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
This is going to be the hardest news I think ever. You know, they drew over 1 million visitors, good enough for the number 3 spot on the list behind Compaq and Gateway. Do you know who those people are?
Anything you want, you just ask and we'll do it for you, baby. Just line up right in front of me. Yeah.
How about another guest for the news? That would be nice. And the rest of the top 10 fell as expected, with Dell, IBM, Palm, and HP representing hardware manufacturers, and Outpost, Egghead, and eTrax representing resellers. Palm replaced Intel, the only real change in this week's top 10. What do you think about that, Mr. Burns?
That's right, yeah. Oh, oh,
Do you have any news stories for us this week, or am I going to just do them all myself?
What are you talking about, man? I'm just here to get down and sell out.
Okay. Did you hear about Yahoo falling last week, the stock, bringing the whole entire internet community down to its knees? Did you hear that at all? Or are you even paying attention to me at all? Well, I'm going to try to get through this. Does your band sing this song at all?
We only sing the classics, yeah! We sing all the songs from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, just like the local radio station, 634 Live.
Do you have any big events that you want to plug while you're here? I hate to see you here, you know.
We got the new club going on.
What club would that be?
Club Sassafras.
Club
Yeah!
Sassafras.
Sassafras, yeah!
And-
Named after my favorite singer, Sassafras Johnny.
Where is this new club taking place? What is it all about?
It's over at the local McDonald's, baby. In the playpen area, in the balls. I jump up and down. I sing and go down the slide. Yeah! We got all kinds of people going there. You get that Big Mac, you get your quarter pounder, you sit down, and you have yourself a good time.
Is that
and
where...
I get a social. Everybody, put your hands in the air. Oh, social, yeah! Wow!
Wow. Yahoo...
Kick it, yeah. Ready, let's
Yahoo
go,
last week announced that its popular CEO, Tim Kugel... Is Tim Kugel in your band?
No.
Tim Kugel will be stepping down, and that his first quarter revenues and earnings will fall well short of Wall Street expectations. On last Thursday, Yahoo shares tumbled more than 20% at the start of the day, ending down 18% at $17.25.
Yeah!
They basically trashed every internet stock out there, including Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Burns, do you have Apple stock, sir? Do you have Apple stock, sir?
I used to date Fiona Apple. She was hot. Yeah!
What do you think of that local band, the Heaters? You know those guys?
She's got big titties.
Oh. I don't know if we're supposed to say that on the air, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Since Bill's not here, I'm going to have to do the Stock Watch without the Stock Watch theme. So, speaking about Yahoo shares... Oh, Jay, nice job. Nice job.
Apple Stock Watch. I gotta go. I'm
Thank
out of
you.
here.
Thank
I got
you.
a show to do. I'll see you guys.
Club
later.
Sassafras, Thursday nights.
Sassafras.
Just follow the spotlights. That's right. That's right. Follow the spotlights. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Wow. This week's Apple Stock Watch, actually today's Apple Stock Watch, is $18.75, if that's right. 18.75. Or something like that.
All right, what the hell is that?
Jay, what was his name?
I got neighbors.
What was his name?
I have no idea.
Wow. What a freak.
Who beeped him in?
I don't know. You answered the door.
Well,
I just heard knocking.
I answered the door. He runs in, shuts the door, and I couldn't get in.
Oh, that's where you were. I was wondering where
He
the
locked the
hell you
freaking
went.
door.
Jesus.
Why didn't you just unlock the door?
He was ripping around the studio here, jumping around like a maniac. I don't know what was going on.
Great.
My Apple Stock
I'm gonna
Watch.
get kicked out of here, you know.
$18. How do you think? What do you think about that?
So,
$18, Mr. Shareholder.
That's great.
What do you think about that? That's a stock getting shot full of holes. We have a news feed on our website.
Did he pee on the floor or something? What is that?
I don't know what that is. It's a big wet spot, though. I'll tell you.
Is that sweat? Oh my God, he sweated all
He's
over
a little
the couch.
maniac, man. He's a little guy, but he's a maniac.
Man.
He's got a good voice, though, really. I'd like to hear him sing. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great.
The news feed on our website.
I just hope I don't get kicked out of here.
We'll find out. The news feed on our website. You know anything about that?
News feed?
Yeah.
Like how you feed a child with
Exactly,
spoons?
with news, with Mac News on our website. Updated every 15
Little Johnny,
minutes.
open up.
Courtesy.
Here comes the update to the operating system.
Courtesy of newshub.com.
Open up. Wee.
Hey, while we're doing commercials, what do you think about Apple ISP now that we're on our 6th show? AppleISP.com, I might add.
.net, .org.
.net. You can get
.cc.
there either way. It's just .com or .net. What do you think of those guys over there?
I love them.
They're pretty good guys. They do everything for us except
I
for
didn't want to say this, but I might as well say it.
Go ahead.
I love them.
You do?
I'm so happy that they're RISP.
Those guys do everything for us except wipe our butts.
Yes, and I love them. I'm so.
They host this show.
I'm sorry.
They give us free web
sorry.
space.
Sorry.
They have nationwide dial-up. They have server co-location.
I'm sorry.
They have QuickTime streaming.
Yeah.
They write us software programs. They give us beer. Well, actually, they don't. Cupertino Light does, but
That's true.
They do everything for us.
And then I had this thing on my back.
So here's what I say.
I rubbed that out.
I say to everybody out there that's a Mac user that wants some decent web space
Unless
provided
you're a
to them.
dumb ass.
Don't worry about the free web space because it sucks. They're going to feed little ads on your site. It's going to look ridiculous. Like
No,
DigiRockDJ.com, right?
Oh, God. Yeah, go to DigiRockDJ.com. That's another website there.
That has advertising
Yes.
splattered all over it.
Go there.
But
has
these
nothing to do with
guys-
this show, actually.
Not
Nothing
at all.
DigiRockDJ.com.
And these
don't
guys,
go
though,
there.
AppleISP.com.
Unless you live within 25 minutes of our house, because we're not really going to drive that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
AppleISP.com will give you $19.95 web hosting, and they're good. They know what they're doing. They
they'll
can
rub
answer your questions.
And they'll rub your back if it's sore.
Just call them up and talk to William. Say, hey,
Did
William.
you know that William came over and unplugged my toilet?
He did.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I
These
didn't know what
guys
to-
can
I
do
didn't know
anything.
what to do. They just came over and, I called him up. I said, listen, my toilet's plugged, and he just...
No, seriously, these guys are great. I thank them a lot. They give us all the space we need. They're awesome. They're incredible. Do we have anything else this week? We'll get back to Apple ISP later. Go to our site. You'll see their banner ad. Click on it. Go right to their site.
And
Talk to William.
And they have, as far as ISP is concerned, they've got a cool site. I mean, there's a lot of ISPs and all that stuff. That
They
just
even
have,
had our ad is on their site. Our ad is on their site.
Our
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
ad.
Galaxy. You can listen to it on their site in QuickTime streaming.
You crapped all over that, the first show. You said it sucked.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, I don't understand it until I listen to it. Now I understand it.
Okay.
Do we have anything else this week, sir? Can we please go home now?
No. We got lots of stuff.
What do we got?
We're only on skit number 6. We have 127
Skit
more to go.
number 6.
We're
going to fly this week because what are we doing? 32 minutes right now. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
32 minutes. 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks. 2 hours last week. What do we got?
That's it. I'm out of here.
Do we have anything?
It
What's
says here. It
6?
says something about calling.
The old phony phone call.
Oh, right.
Why don't you set this one up?
Well, basically what we did, and I can't help but saying basically all the time. I say basically a lot.
You do.
So basically what we did is we...
you try to be Steve Jobs, and you just can't do it. You try that stupid
no,
Steve
I can't
Jobs
do that.
impression.
Thank God we got that guy that does it for us, because I do a very bad Steve Jobs.
Carl, your neighbor?
Yeah, old guy Carl. What we
Please
do
hurry up, because I really have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, for crape's sake. Every week. You're like a little girl.
Please hurry up.
God.
Just set the
You're like
skit
a
up.
pregnant woman.
Scat up. Please.
So anyhow, we called up a local... That's right. And I swear, too. So what we did is we called up a local hotel, motel, and we tried to make reservations for Macworld Latham.
Macworld Latham?
That's right.
What is that?
It's Macworld's coming to Latham, New York.
Population 320?
450.
Why would they have Macworld Latham up here this small?
Because it's near the headquarters of the Mac and Chat Radio universe.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah. So they're gonna do it there so they can broadcast with us. So we called to try to get a room at a place called Coco's Motel.
Interesting.
For
That's obvious.
For obvious reasons. So
Coco Carbon Classic.
yeah. So anyhow, here it is.
Thank God I got to the bathroom.
And
I'll be right
once
back.
when I was a little kid. Okay, here he goes. So here's the phone call.
Good evening, Crocus Street, Wolf Road.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I got a couple questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying into your area and go to the Macworld Latham show. I don't know if you guys have been getting a lot of phone calls about this. It's a fairly large computer show that's going on.
No, I'm not aware of it.
No. It's fairly large in Latham. It's going to be called Macworld Latham. It's a computer show. So I've been trying to call around. A lot of places seem to be booked on, and I'm just trying to see if you had stuff available.
Have you tried our Latham location?
Yeah, I believe so. They seem to be booked. I guess it's going to be in the end of April. I think it's April 15th. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a couple questions for you because I can't just stay anywhere. I have to bring my computer with me, so I have to make sure that certain things are correct for that. Do you have a classic breakfast, or is it fully carbon?
Do we have a classic breakfast, did you say?
Yeah, or is it fully carbon?
Maybe I don't understand you.
Okay.
Ask me that question again.
Is it a classic breakfast, or is it fully carbon?
Fully carbon?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, just something for my computer that I need. Anyhow, that's okay. That's not a big deal.
We don't have anything here except normal teleservice.
Okay.
I know people do use their computer.
Okay. And do you have power there?
Do we have power?
Yeah, power.
Oh, sure.
Okay, good, because we have the sex and everything, so that's good. Now, can I get Cocoa Krispies in the morning, and can I have that served in a titanium bowl, or would that be a problem? Because you guys are.
You're asking me questions. I don't know the first thing about what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because you guys are Cocoa, right? Coco's
right.
Yeah. I just thought maybe you guys would serve like Cocoa Krispies or something like that. It's like my favorite breakfast cereal.
No, we don't serve breakfast here, period.
Oh, no, you don't? Oh, okay. So I guess the titanium bowl's out of the question altogether.
I guess it is.
All right. How thick are the walls? Are they at least 1 inch thick or so?
Our walls here?
Yeah.
They're a lot thicker than that. They're cement block.
Oh, all right. That's good. That's really good. And you guys are near the airport, right?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, good. Because I have to connect to the internet through airport, so I want to make sure that I can do that with that. One other question. Do you guys use Mac TVs there at all?
Do we use
Mac TVs in the
Mac?
rooms? Yeah. At all? Maybe?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
Are you referring to the TV service which we get?
Yeah. I'm just curious if it was a Mac TV or just a regular TV.
Just regular TV.
Just a regular TV?
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's it.
I have to congratulate you. This is a retirement job for me, but I've been here 9 years this month.
Okay.
You've asked me several questions I never heard of.
Oh, really?
You're doing very well.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
I just have very specific things because, I don't travel a lot. I was just curious, do you have a reservation list? Because my friend Steve Jobs was going to be there. And
yes, we take reservations.
You do? Do you have a list with you? Because I wanted to get in there on the same day that Steve Jobs was coming. Do you have a list?
Hold on a minute. What would the date be?
It was April 15th through the 17th. Is the Macworld Latham. Okay.
This takes a little while. He's trying to get the list there.
He's going to get the list now. Find out if Steve's going to be there.
This is the nicest man I've ever talked to in my entire life.
Must be a very large list.
I bet you he would get me Cocoa Krispies.
We have no reservation for April 15th.
None at all?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if your people are looking for Latham, they may have called our Latham location.
Okay, well, I'll have to check that.
We have 3 of them, and are you calling from out of town? Apparently you are.
Yeah.
Well, we have a toll-free number.
I'm calling from Cupertino, California.
Yeah, we have a toll-free number.
Okay, well, I guess you can give me that.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? I have other places to call. There's a whole list. I guess I'm probably running up my phone bill now. Just one other question for you. Do you have Avi televisions at all?
Do we have what?
Avi television. Avi television?
No, we have regular television.
Oh. All right, well, you know what?
I'll give you our toll-free number because we have 4 locations and 3 of them are in Latham, and you might decide eventually to call there, but you may as well do it free.
Okay.
The number is 1.
Yep.
888.
Wow. That was probably the best phony phone call I think you've ever done.
That was pretty good.
What a nice
that was the
man.
nicest guy.
What a nice man.
You know, the funny thing too is that they're in the middle of that. You're going to hear somebody go, or something like that, or shut up, Beavis. Yeah, that goes well with this. Thank you, Mr. Click Happy.
Continue.
So you'll actually
That's
hear
a long sound.
It is a long sound. That's the lion that eats the Aussie guy.
Oh, good old Aussie guy.
Yeah.
Well, who was
Is
picking
he
up
out
the
of
phone?
hospital, Aussie
yeah,
guy?
he's fine. Who was picking up the phone halfway through that?
That's my roommate. He picked up the phone midway. So if you want to rewind this real quick, if you download the MP3, you're gonna hear hey, and that's him. So that was funny. That was a really nice guy, and he was a great sport. And
I have
it
a
was
proposition
best
for our,
case scenario. That was
for
a
our
beautiful
audience. Would you all out there like to hear from him again? That's all I have to ask. Just email me
Whoa.
and say yes. I
You
want
know
to hear
what?
from him again.
I haven't really talked about Cupertino Light in a while.
No, you haven't. While you're talking about that and drinking on mic, that's again the worst beer swilling sound I've ever heard in my lifetime. If you want to hear from that guy
I wish
again,
they would send it to us in bottles because it's very hard to drink it
I
in
know.
cans.
If you want to hear from that guy again, mail us here at what? Coco
Oldfart at macanchat.radio.com.
macanchatradio.com.
.fart.old.
I like that guy. I think we should have him on
He's,
every week.
you know, I would love to have that guy on every week. We could just ask him like technology questions, but he was a great sport, and we really enjoyed hanging out with him.
Do we have anything else this week? Like maybe I don't know, going to Bermuda, or is it the Bermuda Sound, or you don't know where it is on your new Thai book? I know. I see that.
I'm just wondering. If it's the
Stop
right sound.
stroking it and just play the sound.
If you
I
turn up
see.
the volume.
How's this?
Welcome to this week's product review.
See, I'm the best sound man of all time.
You stink.
What do we got this
Talk
week?
about my screw-ups
we got
every week. Holy cow.
We got scheduleonline.com. This is pretty revolutionary for you Mac users out there. And why is that, Mr. Bill?
Because actually you can do all your shopping through these guys.
You actually can. There's a little thing called services you can do.
You can do shopping. You can actually schedule anything you want. It syncs with everything. It's pretty amazing.
That was the best review you've ever done. But
Thank
I'm
you.
going to take over. Scheduleonline.com.
I'm just going to drink beer.
Thank you. It's the official calendar for the Mac and Chat Variety Show. First of all, we use it. We condone it. We love it. It's carbon. It's cocoa. It's classic. It's sexy.
And it's fully Amy Mann.
Yes. It's a great online personal portal, which I think I'm gonna invent that term. It's my brand new term, personal portal.
I have one right in my room. It's called
Exactly.
the toilet.
You're right. Personal portal. You can handle your calendar, your contacts, your memos, your file storing and sharing. Are you done?
That's my personal portal.
It's really nice looking.
Can I be your personal Jesus?
What did we talk about before this gets started? We said we had to be serious for the product review.
They're on the wrong show.
I know, but no, seriously, it's good
No, they are.
software. It's really
They're
good
really
software.
good.
It does sync. It's the very
It's
first
not really.
calendar.
Is it? Would you consider it software? Because
No, it's not. It's not software.
it's
a
actually
website.
it's a website. But one of the great things that they have is they have a Mac Sync client.
The first one ever. Nobody has ever done it before. Even Palm doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this Mac Sync client thing is that, to me, it seems very logical that you have the sync there, and you can actually just click on it and have all your preferences right there. You don't have to go through Palm's conduit settings or anything like that. Oh, now who's screwing around?
Well, that's
now?
like going through the Palm conduit setting. That's what it feels like.
It's getting your ass kicked to them. And it's just very simple. It gives you a lot of list of options, how to sync. Do you want to do it fast, slow, whatever. Sync, override, there's a web override, the Palm, there's a Palm override, the web, and it's all there. And then you click that, and it does some stuff. It starts, I guess, managing what it's going to sync, and then it tells you,
Push the button on your Palm.
button on your
It's
Palm.
amazing.
And it's a great thing because, like, what I'll do is I'll do that, and then I'll do something else, and I'll come back, and then it's done what it needs to do. I'll click the sync, and it's done. And, the funny thing about that is that, like, we reviewed Kula and some other Palm type things. A lot of those
those conduits are very funny if you don't get them right. Like I've got Pocket Quicken and a
It
couple
makes me
other
nervous
ones.
because you could basically wipe out your whole palm if you're not careful of setting the settings up
Yeah.
right the first time.
Yeah, but this one, it seems like out of all the ones that I have, I have to sync every once in a while, like 2 or 3 times, sometimes to get them all for whatever reason.
Mhm.
This one has yet to screw up. This one, it always seems to connect, always seems to sync, and it's flawless. As far
This
as
would
I
be
can tell.
perfect for like guys who travel all over the country. They have
Oh,
to
yeah.
have instant access
Definitely.
to their schedule, their email. They have to be able to like send email right through the website without having to worry about what's my dial-up number and all that crap. It's a great piece of software, really. I think they just need to kick Palm's ass.
And
because
probably the best thing about this too.
Palm
is
doesn't
that-
have the client yet.
Yeah, and it's very quick.
It is fast.
No
It is
no
fast.
no frivolous, graphics. No Java. No none of that weird stuff that makes you. What the hell was that?
Ooh.
Ooh, great.
It's ooh. The software's great. It's got filtering on it. You can filter whatever you want to see. You want to see certain like appointments. Like I want to see my my soccer games for the month of May.
You've never played soccer in your entire
Well,
life.
okay, I have my football games for the month of May.
Yeah.
I can
Right.
filter them all out.
What about your pinochle games? That you
No,
play every once in
I
a
have
while?
my nail appointments on Wednesdays.
And
I
your
can
hair-
filter
and
all
your
those
hair
out.
gel appointments?
Oh, important thing. If you're an Entourage user, it syncs right up to that too. So you can actually sync between 3 different things at the same time.
Now, can it sync up to my NSYNC schedule?
Yes, the boys will be playing down in Hawaii on December 3rd
Great.
this year, and you will be there.
And what if I wanted to
Courtesy of the Mac
What
and
if I
Chat
wanted-
Radio Network.
What if you wanted to get tickets to that?
Network of the Stars.
Could I get tickets to that NSYNC concert?
Probably. Yeah, actually, no, yeah, there's a point right here. You can
Dad,
book
no, I'm just going to mention, can I get tickets? And then you'd say, no, go to, like, tickets.com.
Ticketmaster, actually. But no, seriously, you can book appointments and with service providers in real
Dummy.
time right on this website. Airlines, hotels, right within your calendar.
And then those appointments land up in your
Yes, they
calendar.
do.
And then
Yes,
they
they
sync
do.
up into your palm, and then you'll know where the hell you are.
Now, I apologize. I don't have the thing in front of me. They're going to be at, like, Internet World. Is that the next big thing coming
Yeah,
up?
it's probably down at the Jacob Javits Center. It was down there last year.
Something big, whatever the next big computer convention is in the next
They're
couple
probably-
weeks, they're going to be there. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have the email in front of me, but they're going to be at the next big convention. Check them out. ScheduleOnline.com. There's different levels of service. There's gold, platinum, diamond, ruby, emerald, all different kinds of things. They're going to kick Palm's ass.
Kicks Palm's ass. What is
Because-
it? Palm's website is what?
Palm.net.
Doesn't
but they
sync
have,
to the Mac.com.
They have their head up their ass as usual.
Palm head up the ass.
Macintosh? What's a Macintosh? We never, even
George,
though
what's
all
a
of our
Macintosh?
programmers used to work for Mac.
It's
or Apple.
ridiculous. These guys got it on the ball. I highly advise you to go over there. We're going to set up a public calendar so you can see like what we're doing, which
Yeah.
is absolutely nothing.
Nothing. You'll see our public calendar. You'll be like, how do they even do anything at all?
I like these guys. The site looks good. It's not like a crappy, slow-loading site. It's a good site.
Yeah,
They're doing a
and
good job.
that's probably one of my biggest things about this thing is like even Yahoo, when you try to use their calendar and you click
Too
on
slow.
something, it's like, okay, well I'm gonna go get something to eat because by the time I come back, then my little dialog box is gonna come up.
And my problem with that is it doesn't sync to anything unless you're a PC user, as usual.
PC, I don't.
Piece of crap. PC.
What
piece
is,
of
what
crap.
is that? What is a PC?
PC is a piece of crap. It's another operating system that other people that don't use
It
Macintosh
doesn't
use.
ring a bell. I wonder
Okay.
if Herb at Coco's would
Hey,
know what a PC is.
By the way, that's a really, really nice shirt you're wearing.
This one here?
Yeah.
FU?
No, the one with our logo on it.
This one here?
Yeah.
The one from All You?
That's right. allu.com. I hate to roll right into another commercial, but we always got to give these guys mention. So, here it goes. They do
Actually,
screen-
I was wearing a different shirt, but through the holodeck, he changed
Oh, that's
it already.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. The old holodeck on the Starship Enterprise.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim. These guys do excellent screen printing and embroidery. Little fact here.
And they don't use shit T-shirts either. They get really good T-shirt, high quality. I've done many T-shirts, and I've gotten some very poor-ass quality T-shirts.
You know who these guys are? They were the first ones to do Seinfeld merchandise, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They actually landed the account like right when Seinfeld was just coming on. It was big.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they did the
Are you
Kramer
really?
shirt. They did it all. It's on their site right now. It's allu.com.
And they did the first Jerry shirt from our show, right?
Jerry, our helpful helper?
Yeah,
Help.
helpful old guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Jerry had no questions this week. He was very busy this week. No stupid questions.
I swear to God that we got to get a picture of him. Oh, we do have a picture of him on
Yeah,
the
he
site.
floats around my...
That's right. I forgot about that.
The
We got to
old-
get a good picture, like a studio picture of him. He looks like George
That is-
Lucas.
That is a studio picture of him.
He looks like George Lucas.
He does. It's not the first time he's heard
uncanny.
that. I know.
I don't know.
I wonder if Jim could beam him over here during the show.
So once again, Jim Holodak, he's the owner of All You. Talk to him. They can do stuff over the internet.
You called him Holodeck.
I have it written right here. It's Holodak, D-A-K.
I know. I just thought it was
Not
funny.
Holodeck.
I thought it was funny.
He does stuff over the internet. Go to their site. They got some cool shirts. Did you actually see these brand busters that
yes.
they have on there?
Yes, I really like those a
I
lot.
think they're funny.
Those are really
I
funny.
think we need a couple of those for our show.
I think we need like all of them.
They're pretty
it's
cool.
Like, it's like when I see stuff like that, I'm like, where's the credit card? I just want to buy them all.
There was a funny one. I don't know if I have it on screen here. I don't think I do. Can you talk for a moment while I get this up on screen?
So when I was 4, I used to, get rashes on my leg, and it's gonna take forever.
I'm getting there. No, it's right here. That's a fast loading site too.
Wow.
Brand Busters right here. They have a whole bunch of stuff. 70s Show, Seinfeld, Saturday Night Live Show, I Love Lucy, The Honeymooners. What's this cool one I saw? Where is it here? They got one that looks like the Heineken logo, but it says Hungover.
Oh yeah,
Kinda
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Fed Up instead of FedEx.
Yep,
Same
Fed
logo,
Up, I can
same
see that
logo
from here.
type. Free-to-lay.
Oh yeah, instead of corn, they got porn.
Yours is Free-to-lay instead of the Frito-Lay logo.
Oh, Free-to-lay.
That's the best one right there,
That's funny.
I think. These are good shirts. They're cheap, too.
And they,
They're like,
they ship anywhere in the world.
Yep.
So, if...
How about the the Postal Service one with the bullet holes through it?
I didn't see that
Yeah,
one.
the guys over at
allu.com.
yeah, exactly.
ALLU.com.
No, the
So-
guys over at Apple ISP, though, are going to yell at us for saying that now. They're going to say, you can't say shooting up
I know.
bullet holes on the Postal logo. You can't do it.
Don't do it. If you tell somebody to buy a shirt and they got bullet holes and they die, it's your fault.
No, we're just busting with those guys. Those guys are great. All our sponsors are wonderful. We need more sponsors.
The funny thing about this is that, we've had only good experiences. I mean, I'm waiting for, something bad to happen. Waiting for somebody to be like, you guys are jerks, we hate you, your show sucks.
We got us kind of that. The worst one was the language one, but the rest of the email was like, you guys are great. I'll listen to you every week. Bad language.
Yeah, screw
bad,
that.
Bad language.
Screw you.
Bad.
F you. Yeah, right there.
So, there's our
hey,
sponsors.
when you drink about 14, 15 Cupertino Light, your tongue's going to slip. I'm sorry.
We need some Cupertino Light shirts.
Shut up.
What about Jargon Watch this week? Do you have any of that stuff?
What about it? We're not doing Jargon Watch anymore.
Why not?
Because I hate Ed.
Oh, come on.
Ed ate everything in my kitchen.
That's so
last
unfair.
Week. Well, you left. Ed was here. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. Ed was still here. I went to work, came back. Ed was still here. All the
You got to
food was
understand
gone.
one thing. Let me run this by you. The poor man was working at SmallDogElectronics.com. SmallDog.com. He got fired. He doesn't have much else going on.
Well, he doesn't have to eat all my food. I don't eat that
He's the official former spokesperson of SmallDog.com.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Did they ship him too with other stuff?
They do excellent shipping. They're located in Vermont. Let's work every possible thing into a commercial. Why don't we?
That's right. And that's right. And this paper was printed
Hey,
on.
we gotta keep the lights on, right?
That's right.
And if
Or the
anybody else
the
wants to
candles are
sponsor
burning
us,
still.
hey, we'll trade, man. We don't even need money. Just trade us some stuff. We'll give
Actually,
you some mentions.
Let's be honest. We are multi-billionaires. We made a lot of money on pieceofcheese.com.
I can't believe it. I love that.
The stock went through the roof, and we got out of it early, and we're zillionaires. As a matter of fact, I've been driving a Ford Festiva for the past 8 years now. So
we're on 53 minutes right now. We're doing pretty good on time this week. We're not going to be a 2-hour show, I don't think, this week.
Damn it! I liked the 2-hour show. I enjoyed that.
What do we got this week? Skit number 9. Do you want to roll into that, or wait? Wait! Before you do that,
What?
Is there any beer over there? There's none in there?
I don't know. Let me check. Hold
There's
on.
none in there?
Let me check.
I think I better run out and get one.
Hold on. Let's see. The old cooler. Hey, there's only one left for me.
Okay. I don't need it
This
right
is
now,
mine.
but let me just run out and make sure there's some
All right.
more in the kitchen. I'll be right out. Very.
Yeah, send Ed in here because he might as well do this with me.
I think he's out in the hallway.
Obviously, he's laying down. Mark, pick him up. He's laying down. Pick him up.
Yes. Hey, Billy. Yes, sir. Oh, baby. Stroke my leg. Yes. Correct, sir.
Welcome to this week's Jargon Watch.
Yes.
Ed, don't eat all the food.
I
this
love
week.
it, sir. Yes.
All right.
Oh, baby. Macro Latham, I'm going to be there, sir. Yes. I'm going to be wearing my skivvies.
Where are you staying, Ed?
I'm staying at Coco's Motel, sir. Yes. Carvin, Coco, classic. Yes.
That's very good, Ed.
You are the great one, sir. Yes.
That's very good, Ed.
Yes, oh great one.
Now, Ed, let me just
Casey,
get this.
yes.
Let me get this out in the
Yes, Casey.
out in the open.
Yes.
Don't eat everything in the fridge.
Yes, Johnny. Correct, sir.
I work very hard for that food.
Yes.
I'm lactose intolerant. I
Jennifer
can't eat
Lopez,
that
sir.
stuff.
She's got a nice ass. Yes, I love it.
All right. Anyhow,
You can bounce a quarter off it, sir. Yes.
that's enough, Ed.
Yes.
All right. This week's Jargon Watch, and we have actually found that Jargon Watch is probably the most.
Good evening.
Yes, I like this computer
Ed,
over here, sir.
don't be
yes.
playing around with the computer, please.
Yes. I push buttons, and things happen. Yes.
We found that Jargon Watch is both. It's a love-hate relationship from our
Yeah.
listeners. What the hell was that? For
Yes,
Christ's
sir.
sake, Ed.
Don't do that when I'm drinking, sir. Yes, you know that.
Wow.
Yes.
So we found that it's a love-hate relationship with our listeners. They sort of love the idea of Ed. You got enough to drink?
One more for the road, sir. Yes.
Oh my God! It
Go ahead.
already stinks. Like, oh my God! What were you drinking out there?
Love, hate, sir. Yes.
So it's a love-hate relation. Oh, Ed, it's a love-hate relationship with. They like Jargon Watch because they learn a little bit from it, and they hate Ed.
Never, sir.
So that's
You are the
love
great
hate.
one. Yes, not to me, sir.
So this week's Jargon Watch.
May I have the
is-
envelope,
is
sir?
Airport.
Airport.
And you heard a little bit about Airport earlier in the phone call. Airport is a technology used by Apple that allows Macintosh computers to connect to each other and the internet without wires. So
yes.
they connect without wires. This is a revolutionary idea, and it works really great. We have Airport in the studio here.
Do you like gladiator movies, sir? Yes.
Actually, we don't have any Airport here, but we wish we had Airport here. So if anybody wants to send us, that'd be great.
Fiona Apple, sir. Yes.
So although
nice rack.
it's not an
Hey.
Apple invention,
Oh. Hey-oh.
Apple made it popular like it did other technologies like the mouse and the CD-ROM. And Airport will, Ed,
Yes.
Airport will allow you to surf the web, file share, play games, all without wires.
No wires, sir.
And
no.
up to about 100 feet away, give or
Correct.
take a few feet. And it's a great technology. You don't need any wires, and you can actually have a base station in your living room, and you can be in the kitchen or in the bedroom or on the john or wherever.
On the John, sir. Yes, I like that.
And you could connect to the internet. You could file share.
Like I connect to my young women, sir.
Anything
yes.
you want to do, and you can do it all without wires.
Can
Actually,
I download porn, sir?
The one time that I used Airport just recently at a friend's house.
I like beer.
I like beer.
We actually were able to surf the web, and I
Yes.
actually walked around with my iBook
Naked.
completely connected to
Naked.
the internet at the time. So
I like young boys, sir. Yes.
again, how to Jargon Watch? We tell you the word, we tell you its definition, we tell you how to use it properly in a sentence to sound intelligent, and then
You have a nipple for this beer, sir.
we
yes.
showed you how not to use
Ho!
the jargon. So
No.
this week's correct way to use Airport in a sentence to sound intelligent is, yeah, I just sent email from my bathroom using Airport. That's cool.
Cool.
And how not to use
No great one. How not to use it. Yes.
to use the Jargon Watch, which this week is of course Airport. Is last week I got really drunk at the airport bar, and I got on a plane to Mexico in a drunken stupor.
I was on the plane last week to Mexico in a drunken... Hey, sir, is this written about me, sir?
Not.
I beg your pardon, Johnny.
Well, that's what
That
happened.
wasn't very nice.
That's what happened to you,
Sir, not very nice. I don't think I will be back next week. Correct, sir.
You will be back.
Young men.
Did that not tell you?
Naked.
Did you do that last
Yes, Harry.
How
yes.
how was Mexico, Ed?
Shave
by
my
the way?
ass, sir.
Was Mexico
Lots
fun?
of young chickerinas, sir. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yow. Hippie.
Did you have any drinks?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yes.
I think Ed's gone over the limit this week. So that was Jargon Watch this week. Ed, could you go get Mark, please? Let him in.
Yes, sir. One more sound, sir.
Get the chair out.
Steve Jobs.
Who the hell is that, sir? Yes.
That's enough.
I gotta go, sir.
Get
yes.
the door from.
Oh, sorry, sir. Yes.
You know the microphones are not cheap. Ed.
Sorry, sir.
Ed, that's enough. Ed, please. Just unlock. Open the door and let Mark in. Get the chair out from underneath the handle. Oh my God, it stinks in here. Can you spray the Lysol?
Oh, what was that all about?
No, just Ed.
One of these days, I'm going to be in here. What did he do this week?
Did you know what he did last week?
I was here last week, I remember.
Did you know what he did when he left?
In your bed?
No. The next day.
I don't know. What did he do?
He got really drunk and he went to the airport. He got really drunk at the airport. And he ended up getting on a plane to Mexico. And he was stuck down there until Thursday.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know he. Is that what he's talking about? I kind of heard it through the door a little bit.
Well, he stuck the chair underneath the handle, so you couldn't get in.
I was wondering why the door was locked. Every freaking week, it's the same thing with him. Why do you even have him here? Yes, I got a beer. Why do you even have him here?
I can't get rid of him. He's got I don't know. He got a key or something. I don't know how he gets in here.
Man.
He's your friend.
I know, but I just felt sorry because he got fired from SmallDog.com. He was like their marketing rep. He was doing good things over there for him, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
what else we got this week? I mean, he's gone.
Did you hear about the new TV show?
No.
The MacWolf commercial?
No.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Didn't you hear that last week? There's a new TV show coming out.
Was it at the end of last week's show?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gone by then.
Oh, well, I guess they're going to have like their first episode coming up pretty soon.
On what channel?
I think it's ABC.
Oh. Do you have a clip of it?
This fall, ABC is going to show you that the browser wars were just the beginning and that an apple a day may just save your life. Steve Jobs is MacWolf. Whether you need to cut inventory, ship a product, or captivate an industry, or just kick someone's ass, MacWolf is just an email away. Armed with his custom titanium MacWolf supercopter, a team of lawyers, and his bulletproof turtleneck, Steve and his sidekick Phil Schiller are unstoppable. Shattering the sound barrier with MacWolf's dual-velocity engines, Steve prowls the Bay Area in search of the translucent copycats in the elusive G5. Always on the prowl and ready to litigate at a moment's notice, MacWolf fights for market share around the globe. This week on MacWolf, Steve Jobs shows that Apple intellectual property theft is not cool. Hey, dude, look at this, man. I just finished with my new I Love Apple website, man. Check it out. Check it out, man. Look at it. Look at this picture right here.
What are you talking about?
My new website, that I Love Apple website, man. Look.
Oh, my God. Dude, that is so cool. What is that like your G3, man?
Yeah, it's like my G3 tower, man.
How'd you get a picture of that, huh?
I don't know. I just found it on...
Get down! Get down! Get your head behind your back! Get down!
Hey, what is this, man? What's going on? Who are you guys?
Shut up. And be quiet. There. On his computer screen. There it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, guys. That was a killer entrance. It was just simply stunning. And oh, what do we have here? A little logo theft? That's not cool, boys.
But Mr. Jobs, it's just a website about confessing my love for my Mac, man.
Maybe so. Do you think that logos just grow on trees? Do you think that you could just take our identity for your own profit? That's stealing, you know? You may think it's insanely great, but what about the sex? Do you think it's just Carbon Cocoa Classic Cocoa Crispy this? Who do you think you are? Amy Mann?
What? What are you talking about, man? It's just a silly page, man. It's no big deal. I'm not making any money on this, man. It's just my own site, man. Just for fun, man. That's it.
Let me review. I love Apple websites that has a logo on it. And pictures of our products. It's something we call theft. It's simply stunning, but I'm sorry. You must be executed.
Well, no, man. No. I didn't mean it.
Next week on Mac Wolf, Steve shows his lighter side by rescuing a stupid consumer from himself. And remember, it's available at the Apple Store right now and everywhere else in 67 to 193 days.
That was something else, that Mac. Well, that's getting better every week. I do remember last week.
That looks like it's going to be a great show.
Macintosh helps him.
Bermuda, come on down.
That's going to be a really great shot.
I wish when they did the commercials they didn't stutter so much.
That's going to be a great show, though. I mean, you know.
I heard a rumor that they only did that in 2 takes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's all it took.
Stupid asses.
Oh, Mac and Chad.
You know what? We're gonna get another a letter from people saying there's no content.
Oh, please! If we get an
pretty soon, it's gonna be fart jokes. That's it. The whole entire show. The MacintoshFartJokes.com.
I want to hear. I want to see one letter from Apple Legal, and I'll be happy.
No, I don't want that.
You cannot say carbon. You cannot say Coco. You cannot say classic on the air.
Or Steve. Or Jobs.
Or Airwolf. Or MacWolf.
But you can burp all you want, because that's not trademarked.
We got Mac and Chat Help Zone this week.
Okay.
Why don't you go first? I think you should go first.
Why?
I don't know.
Well,
I go first.
If you remember the beginning of the show, now the whole idea is that you're supposed to listen at the beginning of the show, and
nobody does.
We're going to let you know that there was something that we wanted to say. We wanted to say that one of the themes of this week was buy a Mac.
Buy a Mac.
Buy a Mac. That's the theme this week. And the reason why we say this is because we got 2 letters.
I don't understand.
Well, you're going to understand pretty quickly. We got 2 letters from people asking stupid-ass questions that can only be answered with the simple saying, buy a Mac! No, that's not what we have to say.
Buy a Mac.
Buy a Mac. And they were very simple, and they were stupid, insane questions. And the great thing about this is that they asked the question as if we're going to answer that. They're saying, like, what is this about this? And it's totally wrong.
I think I got one like that this week. Let me see where it is here.
Well, do you want me to tell mine first, or do you want?
It's up to you. You
go
call
ahead.
it.
Yours was a little bit
Wait,
stranger
it's right
than
here.
mine.
I was going to do a different one, but if you're talking about that, let me see if it's
It's
here.
insane. Just check your email, the one there.
Here it is. Here it is. Question for Mark. When I bought my new compact mini tower with the built-in coffee maker and integrated electronic corkscrew, I turned it on and noticed that it wasn't running the Macintosh OS like the guy at CompUSA told me it would be running.
Amazing. Isn't that amazing?
What's the answer to that?
Buy
a Mac.
Very simple.
Stop bothering us with these questions. Buy a Macintosh. You won't even ask to ask questions.
We get hundreds of questions every week, and most of them are legitimate. Like, why can't I start up with this? Or I have a
Sincerely,
conflict
the
with
state
this.
of New York.
Oh, interesting. They obviously they got the one with the built-in coffee maker for, break time. So, and the funny thing is that I got the same sort of question. It says, "Dear Bill, I recently bought a Dell 4578, whatever the hell that is.
4578.
I have no idea. And I want to start making my own DVD movies. What do I need to do?" Buy a Mac. It's that simple. The only way you're going to be able to make your own DVD movies if you buy a Macintosh. It's the only thing out there that'll do it, unless you want to spend $1 billion. So these are stupid questions. Please send us questions that are Macintosh related.
I think people's biggest problem is my friend doesn't have a Mac. Why? I don't want to have a Mac
Right.
because I'll be all alone.
Right. I'll be all alone, all by myself.
Do you hear anybody out there doing a show about IBM, Microsoft-based products like this?
No.
We're professing it because we love it.
Well, there's the IBM chatradio.com,
Org.
right?
Organ. How much money do we make doing the show?
I brought back the beer bottles from last week, so we got like 30 or $137
$137 a week.
from
we make
from beer bottles.
From beer bottles for
From
6
drinking
shows.
for the
That's how
show.
much money we make. We do this because we love the Macintosh, and it's that great of a machine.
And in that respect, we don't really give a shit if anybody listens at all.
I'm looking at a machine across the studio that's 1 inch thick.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Nobody else can make equipment like this.
There's a
Go out and buy it. Trust us.
There's a dirty joke in that saying right there.
If you don't like it, take it back and buy a compact, but trust us.
That's right. And like we said before,
We know.
And like we said before, we may have one listener, Jason Haynes, and if Jason listens, we're going to do this show no matter what. It has
He's a
nothing
cool
to
guy,
do
man.
with
Every
with
week he
anything
writes
else.
in. That's pretty cool.
And he's got a cool website too.
I'm looking it up right now. Mac in Chat
Underwear
Radio. It'll take 3 or 4 minutes.
If you go to our website, we have Jason Haynes' website on there because that's the kind of people that we are. If you listen to our
Underground
show,
grassroots, baby.
we give you props. And
props, like stage props.
Yeah,
like we
but-
give him like a fake gun with fake bullets, or what?
You know, William's going to be pissed you said that.
I know, I keep slipping.
He's going to kick your ass.
God damn it!
Notice how I haven't said the F word yet?
Thank God, please don't. We're doing so well. Everything is going perfectly. Don't. Jason's site is coming up right now. It's maxarefun.net.
And that's a beautiful name.
Do you think somebody would sit there and write, a website address?
IBMs are fun.
It
No,
doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Go ahead, type it in there. Let's see what it's in there.
Okay, let me see. He's
We're
got a
gonna
good
we're
looking
gonna
site
type in-
too. A lot of colors on there. I like that.
He's got that aqua thing going on there.
IBM
I like that aqua thing.
are fun.
Oh, it crashed Internet Explorer.
Specified server cannot be found.
It crashed Internet Explorer. That's great.
I'm frozen over here. Lovely.
Great. Restart.
Okay.
So, and on the same respect, on the same guidelines.
Steve Jobs is king.
On the
Steve
same.
Jobs is king.
How many times did you click that?
I didn't. I didn't do it.
The same respect, we just got a guy from. Where is he from?
That was MacBigot.com.
MacBigot.com.
Totally
out of the air. I never even knew that the website even existed.
You have the email over there.
He comes over and he's like, boom, now your ad is in rotation every Monday night. So if you go to MacBigot.com, you'll see on Monday night, obviously, you'll see a banner that says, go to Mac and Chat Radio.
That's perfect because we are Mac bigots, aren't we?
That's right.
God damn them IBMs.
Screw them.
We're Mac bigots.
Windows. What good is a window? You look outside, it's all it's good for.
Don't waste your voice for that because you might have to use that later.
All right, that's right.
Yeah. So that's our tirade, I think, for
That's
the
our
week.
tirade.
It wasn't much help, but it's content free.
Right.
No content.
We're free of content. You know, some websites are free of banners. We're free of content. So.
We do actually have a book review, though. That's our very first new segment.
Yep, it's Frog and Toad are friends.
Stop it, please.
Frog,
this is serious.
met Toad, and
once again, these guys sent us a free book to review. It's a good book. Did you actually read it? Did you finish reading it? Did you start it?
I think I read it twice already.
Well, that's one of my best points. And the book is called Steve Wozniak, Inventor of the Apple Computer, and it's by Martha E. Kendall. And interestingly enough, if you watch biography on A&E, there's a Steve Woz biography on there. She's in this thing a lot. She talks about him.
Who?
That's all I can say.
Cindy?
No, that's all I can say. But it's a great little book, and I emphasize little.
Tiny.
It's a little book, and I like that because it's a pocket book. You can put it in your pocket. You can carry around a pocketbook with all your makeup in it. No, seriously. It's a small book.
Mark
There's only
carries a pocketbook.
There's like 6 pages in it. The whole story is like 6 pages. It's great. It's perfect.
Steve was born, he grew a beard, invented a computer, and now lives happily at woz.org.
The book is for those
Very
that
simple.
don't have any time to read books.
Or
at
have
all.
no attention span at all.
And
which is perfect for us.
I wish we had some help on this because I think, it would be cool if we had like a book club member, like a Mac and Chat book club of some sort.
Well,
I don't know if we could get that or not. Not again.
I'm not going to answer the door. Are you gonna
Get the door.
Again?
Get the door.
You're right next to the door.
I'm not. You're on the other side of the thing. Get the door. Come on. Who is that? Oh, Jesus. Who is it now? Is that Carl? Hi, Carl.
Hey, Marky.
You're Bill's neighbor, right?
Yep.
Were your ears ringing? Because we talked about you earlier.
I came over for the cats.
Oh, I see. Did you happen to read this book, Steve Wozniak, inventor of the Apple computer, at all?
I believe I did.
What do you think of it?
Well, he invented free love. Is the last time I checked. I thought that was pretty cool.
Sir, I can barely hear what you're saying.
Sorry.
I hate to laugh at the elderly, but this guy, I can barely understand what he's saying. Yes, he invented a Woodstock-like festival called the U.S. Festival in the 80s.
Yeah, and that was the free love thing, right?
Not quite. This was more of just a musical festival, actually. But it was a big show. He put it all together himself, basically. And that's in the book. Did you know what else I know about Steve Woz? The Woz Master?
Oh, huh?
Do you know what else we know about Woz?
Nope.
Tell me. He was a boy genius. He was constantly winning science fairs.
I was a boy genius.
Oh, yeah?
That's right.
Wow,
When I was
you must have gotten like 30 or 40 years younger, huh?
When I was 40 years old, I was a boy genius.
Wow. It's amazing how like you just jumped like 20 or 30 years younger. Interesting.
I cleared my throat, son.
I see. He was a huge practical joke player.
It's a different thing.
Do you remember the TV jammer device he had on that movie Pirates of Silicon Valley?
I like microphones.
That was a real thing.
Are these wireless?
Yes, they are wireless. You know, this guy's met a few presidents. Have you ever met a president? Back in your day?
James Bond.
James Bond is not a president. Maybe James Polk, but not James Bond.
James Bond, yep. I met him back in '64.
Do you know that Steve Woz is also a popular teacher these days?
Who?
Steve Wozniak, the co-inventor of the Apple computer. Remember there was two Steves, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, the Woz.
I have wasps in the garage. I clean them out every year, but other than that, I don't know what you're talking about.
Here? Bill, where is this? Bill. Oh man, there's a lot of pictures in this book. You know, if you have problems reading.
I like pictures.
I
get that
sure
Playboy every month.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
There's some really good pictures though of Steve Woz. A lot of the other Apple history books don't cover.
My daughter looks like some of the girls in the Playboy, but I don't look at those pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. There's an excellent glossary if you were as dumb as Bill and would need such a thing. If you. Will you please wake up, sir? Carl, come on.
Yep. Yeah.
Carl, please. Come on. I'm almost done. It's a softcover book. It's about 110 pages.
Where's my pants?
The ISBN number is 09457-83086.
That's my phone number.
And the most important thing is it's available.
Why are you giving out my phone number on
It's
this
available
show here?
from Highland Publishing.
Who?
Highland Publishing. What you do is you go to our website, macandchatradio.com. You go all the way down to the book review. You click on the book. It'll take you to their site. You order from there. Everybody's happy.
Is that downstairs?
No, it's on our website, macandchatradio.com.
What?
Steve Wozniak, inventor of the Apple computer, by Martha E. Kendall.
You got that Martha Stewart. They got
No, sir. We're done with the book review. I think it's time for you to.
She's got.
Do you know where Bill is? Did you see him out there at all? Please send him back in.
He's drinking a beer. Yeah, I'll go grab.
It's time to get him back in here because the top 9.6 beta 4 is up. I don't know what goes on in this show sometimes. Are you back? Are you done now? Where were you?
Well, don't I get a break? You get a break every week.
Yeah, but you had a break earlier.
When?
Earlier, last week.
Well, that wasn't a break. I tried to get in.
Are you going to do the top 9.6 beta 4 this week, or am I just going to stare at the wall?
What about Rumors with Bruce?
No rumors with Bruce this week. What happened to Bruce this week?
I have no idea. He didn't come in this week?
He did not come in this week.
Well, oops. Wow.
You want me to duct tape that for you?
I knocked the microphone off.
I see that.
We need a sound for the top 9.6.
Oh, we do? First
Yeah.
one there is a rotten egg.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Okay, that wasn't it. There it is.
Ooh. That was so wrong, and yet so right.
A little slow over there on the keyboard.
That's right. It's the top 9.6 beta 4.
What is it this week?
This week's top 9.6 iMac flavors.
Can't you do your Casey Kasem voice?
That didn't make the cut and why. This week, coming in at number 9.6 is the bacon, egg, and cheese
Thank
iMac.
you, Carl.
Carl, I have a sore throat this week, so
I see that.
I'm having a hard time with making other voices. So I'm just going to be me this week for the rest of the show. How's that? So
Very well.
this week we have the top
Thank
9.
you.
Yeah, I have a sore throat this week. I don't know why. Probably because my girlfriend is sick constantly. So
She's going to kick your ass for that one.
I know, but she's sick again. So
Happy birthday, by the way, to your lovely girlfriend.
yes, she had.
Happy birthday to my lovely girlfriend, too. We missed it. We're on the air yet. What can I do?
Happy birthday to my mom. Who cares? Jeez.
Come on.
Crepes.
Move it along.
So this week, the top 9.6 iMac flavors that did not make the cut, and the reason why they didn't make the cut. So you want to help me out with this? I'll read.
Sure. Well, we need music for it.
So the number 9.6. So I will read the flavor that didn't make it, and you can read why it didn't make it.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I cut this music now?
You haven't read this, have you?
Yes, I have. I actually rewrote it because you had so many spelling errors I couldn't read it the first time.
Oh, did you see my portion of the website?
No, I didn't. I
Good.
try to stay away from there if at all possible.
Good. So here it is. The number 9.6, coming in at 9.6. You want to do Casey Kasem here?
I'm Casey Kasem, and coming in at number 9.6, I am very drunk, and I need another beer.
That sounds like a drunk Ed McMahon.
I love that.
Yeah,
Can I just do my regular voice, too?
No.
I'm all tapped out this week.
You're sissy. Because, you know what?
Number 9.6.
My throat is more sore than yours is.
I got more apple stock than you do. I got a 30 gig drive. Why is this turning into a skit every week now? That's
I
gonna be a
don't
skit.
know.
It's going to be the Nana skit.
I have my computer already. Nana, nana, boo, boo.
Steve Jobs is building mine from scratch out of dough and eggs.
Steve Jobs is my daddy.
Phil Schiller is my mommy.
Okay. All right, so coming in at 9.6 on the top 9.6 Beta 4 iMac flavors that did not make the cut and why is number 9.6, the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese iMac. And the reason why it didn't make the cut, Mr. Delphs?
Because the cheese kept melting on the motherboard, causing obvious problems. Yeah, we need a drum roll.
We need a drum roll. And number 8, the Wiener Dog iMac.
The Wiener Dog iMac was...
What do you need, like, you want me to put up a big sign? What do you want?
It was long and skinny. The monitor was okay, but it kept peeing on the rug when the user came home.
I thought you were going to use your regular voice, not your cheesy guy
It sounds
voice.
good, baby. Come on.
And number 7, the Hulk iMac.
Yes, sir. The mold was made from Lou Ferrigno's head, but it frightened women, consumers, as well as Phil Schiller.
I wonder if he peed on the floor also. And number 6, the Scented Candle iMac.
Steve got killer wax burn on the first revision.
That's right. And number 5, the Persian Cat iMac.
Well, the fur kept clogging up the DVD drive.
And number 4, the WWF iMac.
You smell what the Mac is cooking. Startup Chime made Avi Television pee his pants every time he heard it.
I heard that. And number 3, the VHS iMac.
The rewinding mechanism was never perfected, causing obvious rewind fees.
That's right. That could have been terrible. And number 2, the Brussels sprout iMac.
Does anyone even eat Brussels sprouts anymore?
Does anyone ever eat Brussels sprouts anymore?
Come on, Jerry.
And number 1, the number 1 reason, or actually the number 1 iMac flavor that didn't make the cut and why is Chia iMac.
2 words, water and electricity.
All right.
Excellent.
Oh.
Love it. Yes.
So that was our top 9.6 iMac flavors that didn't make the cut and why.
Why?
Yeehaw!
Number 15. 15's nice, baby.
15 is the magic number.
What are we up to? 1 hour and 24 minutes, dude. We're undercut.
Wow.
Do you have any secret silly music, or did you skip it this week?
No, I would never skip
Jesus.
that.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Ready?
That's a pretty good trick, Doc. But can you do this?
That's not music.
It's music to my ears.
You have no music over there at all, do you?
Yeah, I do. Here it is. Ready?
Didn't you play that last week?
I don't know.
You did.
All right, here it is. Ready?
That's better. All right.
If you'd like to contact the staff at Magachat Radio, please feel free to send an email to either Mark at Magachat Radio or Bill at MagaChatRadio.com. Or why the hell are you still on the air at Macam Radio?
Macam Radio?
MagaChatRadio.com. Hey!
Okay, go ahead.
You may also visit our home on the web at www.w.com.ww.net, cc, or
No wonder why we get no
yahoo
visitors.
.com.
Chicken lips and silly things. We're unemployed, so let's all sing.
Go ahead.
www.magachatradio.com. We are generally always available for download on Tuesdays, except for last week, on the website, and now streaming QuickTime and coming soon, Kerbango Tuner in iTunes. And you can get it via your coffee maker through Compaq computers.
Are you done now?
Yeah, hurry up. The song's almost done.
Thanks to William and all the guys over at AppleISP.com for hosting and providing the exclusive web space for the Mac and Chat Radio Network. If you would like to have your own site hosted, check them out at www.appleisp.com and make sure to tell them that those two morons on the Macintosh Radio Show sent you. Another big thank you to Jim Holodeck of the Starship Enterprise, of the All You Sportswear Enterprise, for taking on the role of official Mac and Chat Radio Network gear provider. You can check them out and buy some of their stuff at www.allu.com.
next week. All right. Bye-bye. See you later.
That's it. I'm out of here.